Welcome to the Mouthpiece, and this is your favorite show on October. We're doing it again. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. It's October 18th, and we're going to talk about internet security. We're going to talk about the Poker Bowl coming up on Monday, the Caesars Palace Showdown, and we're going to talk about my dreadful performance on Poker After Dark and my famous Hand of the Week. Coming up next on the Mouthpiece. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. And our first segment of the show is one of the things I've been talking about for a long time, and that's internet security. As everybody, unless you're out in Pluto, knows by now, there was a big scandal on Absolute Poker about cheating and about hole cards being shown to people. I just want everybody to know that from what I've read and what I've seen, this looks like an isolated incident caused by somebody that worked for Absolute on the inside. Now, I don't know exactly what happened there, but the bottom line is this. I've been saying this to all internet companies out there. Security, security, security. I love the fact that PokerStars has gone on and cut down on everybody with multiple accounts. If you're caught on an IP address to another IP's address playing different accounts, you're kicked off the site for a certain period of time. This is what all sites need to do, including the site I work for, Full Tilt Poker. I want all sites, Full Tilt, Ultimate, Absolute, whatever it is, what they need to work on is security, security, security. And as I just found out yesterday, that FullTiltPoker.com has just started a new security site that's even better than the one they've had. It was downloaded yesterday, and I really have big props to Full Tilt for that security upgrade. Even though that I was most comfortable with it before, you know, it makes it even more comfortable for people out there that want to play online poker. So for everybody out there, security, security, security. Make your customers feel like they're safe. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. It's one of the things I need to always feel when I'm playing online poker. The next thing we're going to talk about is the Poker Bowl. That's right. Coming up Monday, the Poker Bowl, which is going to be scheduled on Fox Sports. It's 7 one-hour episodes, 25 teams, 150 players. And my team has me, Phil Locke, which we're going to have a conversation, and we're going to call Phil Locke later on the show, and we're going to have his outlook on the Poker Bowl. Antonio the Magician, Miss Tilly, which is Mr. Phil Locke, Mrs. Phil Locke. I think I'll get that right sooner or later, but I love them both. Danny Masterson, Scott Fishman, and I think that's everyone. So that's going to be my team. I don't know the other teams, but any team that has me on it should have at least somewhat of a chance. I like that. And we're going to let you know next Thursday, before I head to Niagara Falls for the North American Poker Championships, exactly how the results of that happened and what went on. We also got this week the Caesars Palace Classic, which unfortunately I won't be involved with. And I feel really sorry for Caesars in this fact that they guaranteed $1 million prize pool, and yet the people of the Poker Bowl ran the dates over on the same time as the Caesars tournament. I think it's very unfair. You know me, I love to rip on Harrah's and tell you how horrible they are. But I'm never a person that believes in unfair things. I think what the Poker Bowl did coming onto this was wrong. Hey, since Harrah's wrongs everybody and everything else, is two wrongs a right? No, it's not. I will stick up for Harrah's in this point and say I hope somehow, some way they get their $1 million guarantee. I wish I was there. I wanted to play in this tournament badly. I'm very saddened that I won't be there, and I wish them the best of luck. On a brighter note, or a sadder note, let's talk about Poker After Dark. This week, we taped 2 episodes of Poker After Dark, in which I played piss poor pathetic in both of them. I was completely fucking up or something, I don't know. First time, I just was mentally not all there. Didn't play very well. The second day, I felt great. Just made a big mistake in a hand. Couldn't overcome it. pretty upset about how I played. I'm supposed to. There's a good chance they told me tomorrow I'm going to get another shot at a Poker After Dark's third taping, even though I wasn't scheduled. I really hope I get in to try and redeem myself for how poor I played. So for all my fans out there, I apologize for how poor I played. It just was a week where things didn't go well. And this week's Hand of the Week, once again, was brought to you by FullTiltPoker.com, Skin Industries, and Pro Player Energy. That's right, drink Pro Player Energy. It will help you play better while you're playing. My Hand of the Week comes to you by a Omaha 8 or better hand. It's a smaller game. It was a 2-400 head-up Omaha 8 or better hand. I happen to want to remember this hand more than all of them because it's just so ridiculously sick that I thought that you get to really see how bad the players are when I play against. I was playing a player called Chufty, head-up Omaha 8 or better. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this goofball. I think he plays terrible in every game, but this one was pretty funny. He decides he's raising it. I re-raise him with the Ace, Queen, 3, 6. If for most of you that don't know Omaha 8 or better, that's head up is a pretty darn good hand. The flop come Ace, Queen, 9 with 2 clubs. I bet. He hesitates. He calls. I tell my girlfriend next to him, I said, this moron's probably trying to hit a running low for his money back. But I still thought it was pretty funny because it was 2 clubs, Ace, Queen, 9. Now the turn card come 7 of hearts. So now there's Ace, Queen, 9, 7 on the board. I got the 6-3 low draw, the top 2 pair. And I bet, and he called. I said, he's probably got 2 baby hearts, I told my girlfriend. Now the river card comes a 5 of hearts. And but I still made a low, and I was just actually joking when I said that. And I bet, and he raised me, and I called, and he shows me the deuce, 4, king, with the deuce, 4 of hearts to scoop me in this hand. Now the flop come Ace, Queen, 9 with 2 clubs. And I got scooped by the deuce, 4, king. That is my hand on the mouthpiece. That is very sick. I hate to tell bad beat stories, but that's the one I remember the most this week. All right, everybody. We're going to call Phil the Unabomber Lock now and see what he has to say. This should be an interesting call.
Phil speaking.
Phil Lock, a.k.a. the Unabomber. Welcome to the Mouthpiece, sir.
A little Mouthpiece action.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing very good. I'm actually, I've spent the last, I don't want to bring your listeners down, but I've been in the Falmouth Hospital for the last 3 days with 2 more days to go. My mom had elective hip surgery, and I've been her personal coach through the whole,
I'm sorry to hear that. We will send our prayers out for your mom in this.
No, she's doing good.
Oh, she's doing good. Good.
She's got a nap now. She's in nap time, and she's eating and has a little bit of mobility, and everything's going as planned. So how's the Mouthpiece? What's going on?
That's good to hear. Well, we're calling today. We are not usually called people. We usually get called. But there's a rumor going around that the Poker Bowl coming up this weekend, that Mike The Mouth Matusow is on Phil the Unabomber Lock's team, and we wanted to have your outlook on this, if this is a true statement.
Yep, it's Silly and Tilly, Antonio, Scott Fishman, Mike the Mouth, and Danny Masterson is our team.
Wow.
And they're like, 25 teams, and they're I'm flying in on the 20th, and we play on the 20th that same day, so there will already be some...
Oh, we play on the 20th?
Yeah, we play on the 20th.
Now, what is it, the 20th and the 21st? Are we going to be able to play in the Caesars tournament or no?
Oh, no. Sorry, we play on the 21st.
That's what I thought. I heard that we had... I had no idea that they crossed over. I was really actually disappointed that I wasn't going to be able to play in both.
Listen, this is how it goes. If you do good, I think there's... I think there's 5 teams on our day. So if our team reigns victorious, then no, you can't play on the 22nd, the Caesars thing, because then the finals for the Poker Bowl thing is on the 23rd. But should you not be the victim.
So basically speaking, that because I'm on your team, we don't have to worry about not playing. We have to not have to worry about playing Caesar's tournament.
Well, if it was a pure coin tossing expedition, then we would have 1 in 6 chance to reign victorious. But since we have the Mouth on our team, I would say our chances are about 1 in 3.
Right. Now, also, I was really speaking about this. Like I've been trying to tell people on the Mouthpiece here. Does this mean that I have to give the Phil Locke my poker insight on poker hands?
No, actually.
I mean, I heard that you have to talk strategy and help your partners out in this poker ball.
Don't know.
I mean, my God, is it worth it to me to win at this poker ball? To have to teach the great Phil Locke how to play poker?
No, I know you hear this all the time, but just for 1 second so I can tell your listeners what happened. We're down in Turks and Caicos, and basically I piss off about, 70% of my stack, and I preserve my last little bit. And, of course, at the end, I get shown like a 9-high flush draw that missed the flop turn and missed the turn in the river. So
who showed you that?
You showed me that.
I showed you that. Oh, I'm sorry. For everybody out there, that was Phil's perfectly played hand. He played it the only way that I could bluff him out of the hand, not to win.
I sewed myself into a stupid hole, and that was fine. Then later on that night, or the next night, I can't remember, we're playing in a little...
It was the next night.
It was 25, 50 or something like that, and people had, 10,000 in front of them. And, of course, I get roped into stacking off and doubling up Mouth when he ropes me, and as perfectly as you can rope a guy. And he had 2 aces, of course, and he talked me into it. Of course, he didn't realize what my hand was. It was strong enough that I was actually thinking I could never fold, but I was actually...
Listen, I never talked to you since then. What did you have that hand?
I'm not telling you, scum-sucking pig.
All I know is that I was doing the ropey-dope Muhammad Ali trick to get you to stack, and you did it.
I thought I was rope-a-doping you in, and then I was like, you know what? This guy loves his hand so much he won't shut up. And I was like, how can I fold? And I didn't know what to do. Anyways, you got my money, and now you got my pride, my.
I'll tell you what, that was a lot of fun stacking you in that hand. I mean, it really. Everybody asks, why when you play with friends you always want to beat friends? I said, it's just so much fun when you stack your friends. It's just so easy to needle them because it just is fun.
There's
So listen, let's talk about the poker bowl. What exactly is this poker bowl? We know our team. What exactly is it? Because I don't know nothing about it. We're calling you to give me a little bit of insight about it.
I do know this, that if you go to, I think the website, I wish you'd called 10 minutes from now, I could have all this information for you. But,
it's all right. You have a photographic memory. You are a genius. You're a genius. You might not be a good poker player, but you're a very smart man.
Well, I think if you do a web hunt for Poker Bowl, you'll see that there are team conferences all over the U.S. There's 25 different teams, and it's amazing. I didn't know the Poker Bowl was going to get its wings because the idea first came to me, over a year and a half ago, and then it burbled, and it dodged, and it weaved, and then the Bill Frist stuff happened, and then it kind of was dormant for a while. Then it perked back up again. Now it's happening. Basically, a bunch of people are playing over a period of 5 days in Vegas to find out which. Do we still have a connection?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Which who will reign triumphant? But I don't even know why they're going through the motions. When they found out Mike The Mouth's on our team, they should have just all packed it up and gone home and forfeited.
I agree, man. Right. You guys, we got we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I just want everybody out there here on the Mouthpiece to know that this is Mike here online live with Phil Unabomber Locke, my teammate. God bless his heart. God bless his heart. Yeah, Jennifer Tilly, Mike Matusow, Phil Locke, Antonio Esfandieri, Danny Masterson, and who else do we have?
By the way, it's very interesting because Fishman,
Scott the Fish Cake Fishman. That's our 6th team.
We almost had Helmut, but apparently I don't know.
Yeah, he said he was supposed to be on our team.
Yeah, but what happened was, quote unquote, I got from John Nightingale, the lead director of this whole event. He said Helmut is traveled out. He is all of us. He is
traveled out. But I could have got him on our team. We talked about it last night. He said I was going to be on your team. I said you still could be. He goes, I got to get home to my family.
Yeah, so it's understandable. There's been a lot of traveling stuff happening.
Well, I'm traveled out too, man. I'm going to Niagara Falls only because my girlfriend's never been there and she wants to see it. Other than that, I wouldn't be going there. And after that, I ain't going to traveling anywhere.
Dude, it's amazing.
Out of the West Coast.
If you had to travel now, you can just say, I'm going to be on the West Coast and never leave again. And there's more poker than you can handle on one coast.
Of course there is. I think it's the biggest joke in the world that people travel to Spain or Europe to this place to play a stupid poker tournament. I mean, give me a break. The only reason why I went to Turks is because I was going to Aruba, because I love playing in those tournaments that have a lot of internet poker players, and it was an island an hour away. We were taking a private jet from the one island to the other, and the people that are running Turks asked me to go. So I figured it was a dual trip there. Other than that, I got no interest in traveling.
Just so your listeners know, I knew Mike the Mouth before those sentences didn't involve and getting on the private jet. And I'll have
come on, man! You gotta go. You gotta understand. I gotta use my theory, like I say online. I go, well, I'm busted. I'm busted. You know, I'm busted. Come on, man! I'm busted. It's always I'm busted. You know, I'm always busted. I might have 100 million. I'm gonna always be busted, no matter what.
Yeah.
I learned that. That's if you're always busted, you don't have to worry about a lot of things.
Hey guys, go to I'm going to give a shameless 30-second plug, but go to mojohd.com, and you can see it has a schedule of a bunch of different TV shows, and one of them is a show that Antonio and I have called I Bet You, and that's enough said. If you go to mojohd.com, you can read about it and stuff.
There you go. mojohd.com. That's Antonio Esfandiari and Phil Locke's I Bet You show.
Yep.
Go take a look at that. Phil, we enjoy you on the show. I look forward to seeing you this weekend. Take care. Send my love to Miss Tilly, and I'll talk to you later.
Cheers, brother. Bye.
Later. All right, it's time to take some phone calls now. I expect a lot of phone calls this week because I've been back in town. Let's light up the phones. Who wants to talk to Mike the Mouth? Let's go. Hey, dude. Welcome to the Mouthpiece.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, who's this?
How's it going?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
What's up with you, man?
Not much.
What's your name?
Matt from New York. I actually called once.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. But anyway, just had a couple quick questions. Want to know when you're heading up to Niagara Falls?
I'm heading up to Niagara Falls. Well, I can't tell you the exact date because then somebody might bomb my plane and kill me or something. But no, I'm joking. I'm heading up to Niagara Falls. Today is the 18th. I am doing my show on the 25th. The first day is the 26th. I'm going to play the third day, the 28th. I will be flying in the second I leave doing my show on the 25th.
All right, cool, because I'm actually going to be up there next week. So
yeah, it should be pretty fun. It looks like a big tournament.
Where are you playing at?
I'm sorry?
Where are you playing at?
Where's the tournament?
Yeah.
I don't know. Falls View or something?
Huh?
Falls View.
Canada? Oh, okay.
I don't know. I've been to Niagara Falls twice in my life. It's pretty nice place.
Yeah. And I had a quick poker question for you.
All right.
All right. Here's a scenario.
Okay.
Online, of course, playing with the idiots.
Nah, they all play good.
Oh yeah, of course. They're the best players in the world.
Yeah. Just ask them.
I have maybe pocket eight, something like that. Something mediocre.
All right.
I'll be playing it. I put my opponent on like ace king, ace queen. So after the flop, I figure they don't hit. So either I'll bet out or I'll maybe push all in to try to push them off their hand. Like, is that the wrong move?
Yeah. You're better off just flat calling and seeing what the flop comes because they don't fold ace king or ace queen ever.
I'm saying after the flop.
After the flop,
I put them on a draw, either ace king or like a flush or straight draw.
What'd the flop come?
That. What's that?
What'd the flop come?
Oh, I don't have an exact flop for you. But it'll come 10, 4, 5, something like that.
And you had 2 8s and you moved in. Is that what you're asking? Is it the right move?
Yeah.
It depends how many chips he had. I think you can bet 30% of his chips, and if he moves in,
I'm saying online sit and goes, like the turbos and stuff like that.
Well, if it's a turbo, I don't think you really can't even take a flop. I mean, you either move in pre-flop with your hand, or you just fold, unless it's like the first level of a turbo.
Okay.
But I mean, like once the blinds get up there, you got to just you have to win coin flips, so you have to make a decision there. But other than that, if you did call him in position with eights or something, and he bet the flop and you called, if you just flat called, he's going to check dump the turn, or if you're first to act and you lead out and he moves in, you're probably beat. So, you just got to make a decision based on that.
Right. I mean, am I making the wrong move, though, by putting them on a hand and then calling when they move all in, though?
You moved in or he moved in?
Well, if they move all in and I call, putting them on like ace king.
Well, I don't like calling off my chips when it comes 10-4-5 and they move all in because they're really not really afraid of anything, and now you can only beat two hands. So, if they're strong enough to move all in after you flat call behind them, I know when I raise and somebody flat calls behind me, I gave them a pair, and I know nobody ever folds a pair. So if I have ace king, ace queen, I always check fold. So if they move in front of me, I usually fold.
Gotcha.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for the phone call. Call back anytime.
No problem. Thanks.
Later. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. It's Mike.
Oh my God, what's up, man? I have actually tried to I've been wanting to call you for a long time, man. Trying to get some of you pros. This is actually a little challenge for any of you pros. I was actually in Vegas, maybe it was like May 5th for a De La Hoya fight,
right?
And I was trying to get some of you guys to come down to Mexico. We play in a 3,000, 5,000 no limit hold'em game, and on Fridays we have a 1,000, 2,000 no limit Omaha game. But the guys I spoke to, they all said no, and try calling these other guys. They
ain't nobody going to go down to Mexico to play that kind of money. What, are you crazy?
Hey, why not, dude? Hey, I get all
think
guys
I'm going to walk across the border with like 100,000 or 200,000 in my pocket to go to a poker game?
Not at all, dude. All you have to do, if you have a bank account, we have an account set up with HSBC.
Man, there's some freaking, what do you want me to get killed by the Mexicans? Hey, that Mike Matusow there, man. Hey, let's kill his ass. He got a gringo. We kill his ass. We get his pesos, man. What are you, crazy?
Dude, not at all. Dude, come on, man. I mean,
why the hell we got to go to Mexico to play those games?
The most we've had at that game has probably been 15 mil. And no one ever gets. We play on the 31st floor of a 30.
Yeah, well, Mike Matusow's not going to the 31st floor of a building in Mexico.
Any of you, I tried.
Man, I'm telling you, my life is. I can see it now. I know a guy. But nobody knows this guy named David. Back about 8 years ago, he was invited to a big poker game too. He got ambushed. He got whacked. He's 6 feet under now. They took all his money. What are you, crazy?
Because David Oppenheim is the only one that ever responded back, and he said, if any, dude, I mean, this is a legit game. It's mostly all Mexican dudes, a lot of money. These guys are millionaires.
Yeah.
All we do
is I'll tell you what, fly them over to Las Vegas, and
they won't go to Vegas. That's the only thing. These Mexican dudes with all the, I mean, these guys are.
Dude, I don't know any Mexican dudes with a lot of money. I think you're crazy, man. I think you're on sale. I think your guys' skill. I think you're smoking too much crack, man.
No, man, not at all. There's no crack down here, bro.
All right, buddy.
But I think all you guys that get bracelets, especially Phil Hellmuth, like all these guys, man, I bet you my boys in this game will run over you guys, man.
You the man, bro. Hey, thanks for calling me. I appreciate it. Call me anytime.
Yeah, I love you, bro.
Love you too. Man, we got this big game. Bring $1 million to the 31st floor in Mexico. Come down to Mexico, baby. The 31st floor of this building. See if we don't kill you. Okay, I'll be right there. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is the Mexican Mike. Hello. Who's there? Hang up. Oh, wait.
Hello?
Who's this?
I Clone Chips from Full Tilt. What's up, Mike?
Who's this?
I Clone Chips from Full Tilt.
Oh, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Come on. I'm great. How are you?
I'm all right, man.
Good. Well, my question for you was about online poker.
Yeah.
Because you've been playing a lot on Full Tilt, and I watch a lot of the games.
Oh, you get to watch like you don't believe that it's real what they do to me, right?
I've seen some sick things happen.
I mean, let's put it this way. I'm sure everybody has their online stories, but if anybody ever watches me play, they truly got to believe it's not possible, right?
That's true. I'll second that for you.
I know.
My question for you was, since you're running so bad online, I was wondering why you wouldn't, like most players say, when you're going through cold streaks, you drop down in limits, say maybe 10, 20, and play.
Well, I have been dropping down in limits. I mean, I was playing 1 and 2,000 mix and 500,000 mix and some 2-4 PLO and 50. Now you see me playing. I've been playing no higher than quarter 50, pretty much at all. I ended up. I took a shot in a big game last night because the game was real good, and I ended up doing real good. I ended up winning like 30,000 for the night. But
in the 2-4 game.
In the 500,000 08 they had, and also I played some 1,500 PLO. and I won real good in that. But if you've been watching me play, I've been trying to play mostly sit and goes and 25-50 no limit or PLO because just allows a lot less torture for me.
Yeah. Well, best of luck. Good to hear. Hope the heater continues.
Yeah, it felt good to win last night. I don't know. Sure, they had a full tilt on an upgrade today. It must have been because I won. I don't blame them. I would think there has to be a glitch too if I won. But no, I'm just kidding out there. Full tilt's the best. And for everybody out there, when I joke around and say full tilt's rigged or so and so's rigged, that's just me just having fun. I don't believe anything's rigged. I just believe that I'm cursed.
Yeah. All right, Mike. Well, next time on the rail, I'll come by and holler at you. See how you're doing.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for the call. Call me anytime. Yeah, hello. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is Mike.
Mike, what's up, brother? This is Justin in San Antonio.
Justin in San Antonio. What's up, brother?
Nothing much, man. How you doing today?
Good. How about yourself?
Oh, man, just hanging in there. Just work, brother.
Yeah, sounds like the story of my life, man. I'm trying to take it a little bit easier this week. Had a little, had some poker after dark, bad experiences, and now I'm trying to mentally capacitate myself in some way.
That's all good, man. Well, you'll get them next time.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
No doubt.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, not much, man. Hey, I just wanted to ask you a couple questions, if you didn't mind.
Yeah, you get one.
All right. Hey, I understand that you're going to have a book here pretty soon, huh?
Yeah, I got actually 2 books coming out. One is my autobiography, and one is my tournament poker book. And I want to say that it will be out before the World Series of Poker of 08, I hope.
That is awesome, man. That is
and
very
it's
awesome.
we're expecting big things from both of them. I really, truly believe that the autobiography will be one of the biggest selling books in the world, and I believe that my tournament No Limit book will be the most selling tournament book ever too. So
that is awesome, man. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to those. I need a couple autographed copies, man.
Absolutely, man. Just keep in touch.
Absolutely. Hey, I got one more question for you.
Go ahead.
Hey, I've understood that this past year with the World Series of Poker that they really raked the hell out of the games.
Oh, yeah.
Has the Players Committee gotten, in touch with...
nobody gives a shit. Nobody seems to give a shit but me. So, all they care about are, we give away bracelets. I don't know. I wish everybody would just say, listen, I don't know why they let everybody get taken advantage of, Yeah, I want everybody's in business to make money, but be fair with the players, be fair,
absolutely.
give people back something, and don't be greedy.
I'm thinking about going out there this next year. That'll be my first year out there.
All right, we'll come up and say hi.
I'm really looking forward to it. I'm 24 years old, man, so I'm really wanting to
get
my crack at things. So, you have any advice for me on my first year out there?
Play tight.
Play tight. Stay out of your way.
That's it. Take care, man. Thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it.
Time, brother. I do appreciate you taking some time out.
You got it, buddy. Take care. Bye.
All right, man. Take care.
Tight is right, boys and girls. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is Mike.
Hey, Mike. How's it doing? My name's Jim. I'm calling from New York.
Hey, Jim from New York. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. You're on my friends list on MySpace.
Oh, cool.
The question I got 2 questions.
Okay.
The first one, how did you do in the WSOP? I lost my internet and
the World Series of Poker was I broke about even for the whole tournament. I did not make a final table for the first time in 9 years, but I did have 4 cashes and including a big cash in the $50,000 horse. So it definitely wasn't that bad a year.
That's cool. I'm glad to hear you at least you broke even this year.
Yeah, that's it's tough to break even with all those tournaments, and I've never had a losing World Series, but I've also had many a break even, so
Yeah, I know. I watch all the WSOP shows. I watch you on High Stakes. You're like one of my all-time favorite players.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
And my other question is, when you're playing online, like on Full Tilt.
Mm-hmm.
How can you tell, how can you read somebody to tell if
I don't have a clue what anybody has, man. I don't know how anybody else does either. All I know is they raise me with nothing when I have, and they get there, and when I have a hand, and they and they either fold when I got the nuts, or raise me enough when I got them beat and get there. So it's one of the two things. So I don't know. I never win online.
Yeah, I go through that all the time. I mean, I
don't know how anybody wins online. I never win.
I do all right, but
I mean, you don't understand. I never win. It's like I win once, I lose 10. I win one, I lose 10. You think I'm that bad a poker player that I'm supposed to lose 9 out of every 10 sessions I play?
No.
I mean, I could put a blindfold on and probably win more than that, and I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I've watched you play on Full Tilt.
I can sit there and I give off so many times I want to give off the impression that I'm loose, and I'm just sitting there I'm playing so tight, but I'm raising a lot of pots. But I'm never putting in more than like 175, and then all of a sudden they like check raise me and I shove it, and I got like kings and they have like ace 9 and an ace hits like every time.
Yep.
So it's all right though. I still go back for more every day because I'm sick.
Yeah, me too. I can't get enough of it. I play cash games and I play in play chips because I think play chips is just hilarious.
Right. Well,
with all the all-ins.
Whenever you're on Full Tilt, give me a shout out, man.
All right. Thanks
for the call, buddy. I appreciate it. Take care.
All right, bye.
All right, later. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. It's Mike.
Hey, Mike. It's Josh from Wisconsin.
Hey, Josh. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. I was playing this house game last night.
All right.
And I ran across something I've never...
Don't say that too loud, man. Is it legal to play house games in Wisconsin?
Oh, it was for free.
All right.
wait. But we were... I don't know. It was a cheap game.
Oh, wait. Now it's a cheap game. Was it for free or was it for a cheap game?
It was...
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Well, we...
Josh! The police are coming to your house. Be careful.
All right. But we were... I don't know how this happened, but we were playing, and this guy, who was completely pissed drunk, ends up catching the most ridiculous set of hands. He'd go all in with, like, 2-3.
He was a drunk, dude. You ever beat a drunk in a poker game?
No.
I've never beat a drunk in a poker game. I've never lost drinking in a poker game. How can you lose drinking in a poker game? You play completely different. You put people on tilt. You make them pay you off in hands that they never would pay you off with. And then if you hit the cards, they really got no chance.
Yeah.
Yeah? And what ended up happening?
I don't know. He took everybody's money. It was ridiculous.
But wait a minute. This is a free game. How do they take everybody's money?
All right, you got me.
All right, buddy. Well, that happens, man. The fish get the worms once in a while. He'll be back next week. He won't win.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you have any advice on how to play a player like that?
Tight.
Tight?
When a guy's playing a lot of pots, you play ultra tight. Ultra tight.
Sure, man,
aggressive against a passive player, tight against an aggressive player. That's how you play.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Take care. Thanks for the thanks for the call. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. It's Mike.
Mike, what's going on? Jason from Dallas, Texas. How you doing?
Hey, Jason. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. I'm amazed I got through. First time I've ever called. First time I got through.
Man.
I'm overwhelmed to actually be talking to you, man. I really didn't have a direct question. Just maybe I just want your personal thoughts on what did you think on the final table of the 07 World Series when you saw Scotty DeWin just take a pitfall.
Well, I just can't believe that Scotty just blew up like he did. We were filming Poker After Dark this week, and Scotty was on the table, and I told him I couldn't believe what I saw. He says he can't believe what he did. He he just broke down, and nobody understands when you're playing for 7 days straight, 14 hours a day. I mean, your brain just breaks down. It's really sick. I truly believe that the World Series you should be playing 6-hour days, and instead of 7 days long, you make it 2 weeks long and play 6-hour days. And even though then it's still a marathon, it's not a marathon. It's that is just sleep depriving you and mentally depriving you and just all of that, you know.
Yeah, because if you watch the footage on when he won back in the '90s, you can see the first guy that he high-fived was you.
Yeah, I staked him in that tournament.
So that's amazing. But I just kind of want to get a feel for it. I'm so glad you answered my call. Awesome. Well, you got some big fans down here in Dallas, Texas, and we all love watching you on TV, man. Can't wait to see you again.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Take care.
Mike, take it easy, buddy.
Later.
Bye-bye.
And we're out of here. This is Mike The Mouth Matusow coming to you from Card Player Media Office and the Mouthpiece. We'll see you next week. Call us in 3 o'clock to 3:30 Pacific, 877-675-1306. Later.